Welcome to SAR Trail. We have made the journey from Colorado. We are in Arizona right now, and we got something really cool happening. Really cool happening in our lives, really cool happening in the life of SAR Trail. Come on, let's go check it out. So for some of you, this might be a giveaway. Opening these doors feels like opening a new chapter of our lives. We have been planning and working hard toward a more family-focused direction for a while. It takes years of planning and preparation to make big changes. We have been working more hours to make extra income. We have cut back on all possible expenses and invested every available penny. All of that has been to achieve a family goal, and this day marks a huge step in that direction. I'm a guy that loves to tweak and customize things. This trailer build is no exception, and thankfully the guys at Turtleback are okay with that. They have been a great source of advice and guidance. There is so much to figure out: lighting, power system, solar charging, wheels, tires, the rooftop tent, awning, suspension, battery bank. We are figuring out how we're going to add side lights for the trail and campsite, and also awning lights. We have spent years struggling to have enough nighttime light at camp.
And we were looking at lights for the awning as well.
Gotcha, which is tons of brands, kind of whatever you want to go with.
I saw stuff on your website that looked really good.
The hardcore. So we can go inside, I can show you those real quick.
Sure.
I think I still have a pack, unless somebody sold it.
Okay.
We'll put those specialty mounts on the side box so you can hook your ladder. They climb up, step on the side box, then in. It's kind of weird how it works.
These days in overlanding, there are a lot of power options, a lot of ways to charge your batteries.
This company, we just got these in. I've used them once.
Right, this is what you were telling us about at Expo.
Yes. Propane.
Right.
Super quiet, super efficient.
Okay.
I don't know much, so I'm bringing myself up to speed with them as well.
Okay.
Right now, I can tell you we're super impressed so far. We're probably going to get more of them in. This perfectly fits in your trailer. It's lightweight. Off of a 1 gallon green propane,
right,
you could pretty much charge your batteries in that amount of time. I would go this way.
Okay.
The school, the laptops, the gear,
right,
the charging when we are stopped.
Right.
The possibility maybe I don't have really good sun to pull as much off that 100 watt or 90 watt
sure,
panel. If you want it, we will do it.
Right.
But I don't want you guys to be like, we're a lot of money out,
right,
and when you could have been almost more efficient for this platform, just running this and your batteries alone.
Right.
With a 90 watt, 100 watt panel.
Okay, so the system that we have that we're getting,
yeah,
as it's designed, can it handle 400 watts? Let's say we got 2 suitcases, 400 watts.
Did we update this yet?
We talked about it.
Yeah. Once we update, you'll be able to.
Okay, then let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do the portable solar that we'll put out. We save all the weight on the roof. You don't have to drill holes everywhere. You don't have to try to mess with that stuff, which you don't want to do, which I see now the struggle of it.
Yeah.
That works. Let's see what else I have on here.
Utah gets pretty close and it's different and it's beautiful.
But I know it almost feels like once you get past.
But let me talk to him about all the outputs and stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, I mean, if the whole system going into like RVs, if you were at a 40 volt intake system, yeah, you could get 1,160 watts in.
Right, but it's 12.
Or on a 12 volt system, max that thing could put in at time is 290.
Yep, right. You can stuff it with whatever you want.
So you could put 2 200s on there.
Right.
You're only getting the amount of 290. Drain your batteries in 3 hours, you'd be charged at that with a 200. But you'd have to drain that much power.
Which I don't think we're going to do.
So once again, we might be in the zone of, do we need 200 intaking,
Right.
or are we back into an overkill situation where we brought a tank to a knife fight?
So what we might do, because our 200 watt suitcase, it's a hard,
Yeah.
and it's heavy. It's probably 45 pounds.
Yeah.
So maybe we get 3 of those, like 1 for the Hummer, 2 for the trailer. We got 400 and then 200, and it's probably for about the weight we have right now.
Yeah. This Obsidian will
What do you think? Natalie?
Stay right here. Let me see if I can find one.
Okay, sweet.
Let me see if I brought another one.
Okay. I'm just trying to think about weight and space. And those 3 sets take at the same paces are 200 watt with the same or less weight. If we do 3 suitcases at 600 watts, that's too much weight.
No, those things are really
They're 40, 45 pounds each. It's too much weight and space. Okay, we got a
How big are
plan.
these other ones you're talking about?
He's going to bring one over. So talking with some of the people at the recent expo in Colorado, some of the vans that are running all of this crazy stuff, and they said, oh yeah, we have 300 watts of solar on the roof. And I'm thinking, we're going to put 400 on the roof of our trailer and 200 on the ground, 600 watts, but apparently you don't need it. Lithium charges faster, and we're just learning. This is a process for us to learn. Thankfully, Nate and the rest of the people here at Turtleback are educating us and getting us in the right direction, so we're not throwing 600 watts of solar into something that only needs 200 or 300 watts to get us what we need. I have a tendency to overkill.
Jeff doesn't understand less is more sometimes.
No, more is more.
More is
More is more. I gotta say, this is like the coolest place to work.
We've been sold on the Bush Company rooftop tent for a while. They are not cheap, but the build quality is incredible. We have been looking for a much faster setup and pack up, and this ought to help a lot. These tents offer power ports and lights inside of them, but you have to figure out how to get the power to the tent itself. Thankfully, the guys here are full of great ideas.
You're good to go.
That's what it's gonna look like.
Pretty cool.
And this is, if you see the side door here,
And then, oh, the tent's gonna flip around.
We want to have our tent open this way.
you have this layer on the outside, has another layer on the inside.
Right.
So it's double sealed, so you have to have something cracked because the humidity in there will be so warm.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Which is awesome, especially coming up in winter.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it was amazing. I was surprised how warm this tent was and how little noise you get with the fold-out tents. The fabric, just the rain hitting it, it's dead silent.
Nice.
Absolutely fine.
Okay.
Very cool. Yeah.
So we have looked for years at trailers at expos and driven to companies to see them at their facilities where they manufacture them. And it's been a long process for us to decide what trailer fit our needs the best. And we are so excited to have settled on the Turtleback Expedition. Man, it's not exactly the direction we thought we were going to go. We thought we were going to do a sleep-in, but then we looked at them and we kind of figured a new configuration. And this is going to exceed what our goals were for a trailer. And some things that have really sold us. One is just the people here at Turtleback are amazing. From the first phone call I made to them, it was just friendly, responsive people that always follow up, and the communication was excellent. Another thing is just the build quality is so good. It is just over the top good. And then also the capability of the trailer beyond the build quality, beyond the customer service and the relationship management that they do. It's just, what can this trailer do? Off-road, on-road, sleeping in, the kitchen is amazing. So we're gonna do a quick walk around of what this one looks like, just show you some of the highlights, but man, we really wanted to announce this thing as a part of our SAR trail journey, our overlanding journey, that we're getting into a trailer pretty soon.
So I think the biggest selling point for us on this trailer was the kitchen. Now it's great off-road, it'll go pretty much anywhere our Hummer can tow it, but the kitchen in this is pretty much fantastic. So a lot of trailers, you know, they all have different ideas for how they put their kitchens together, but for us this really works really well. It has 2 drop-down tables that come down for prep, which I think is going to be really great. It has the partner steel, plus it has these, you know, pull-out drawers for all your utensils and things. It has a hot water sink, and then just tons and tons of storage. So we are really, really excited about it. I just can't wait till we get it.
Okay, so our setup, we're gonna have, like this one, this is a Bush Company rooftop tent, which we're gonna have. We delivered it here now, as you guys saw. We're gonna have the Bush Company awning. we're really excited about that too. That's an awning we've been wanting to get for quite a while. And that's all going to be on passenger side. So we're going to open up kind of kitchen and outdoor living area will be a passenger side and rear. And then that leads us to right here in this compartment where we're going to have a Snowmaster fridge, which you guys have heard me talk about it for a couple of years now. We have really wanted to get a Snowmaster fridge. I think for our purpose, it is going to suit our needs better than anything else that's in the market. And I just like the way they look, man. With all the stainless steel, I think they look awesome. So we're just crazy excited about this thing. And man, we're counting down the weeks till we get this trailer. All right, so it looks like we should have our trailer ready second week of October.
Yep.
That is so awesome. We have a pretty good sized trip, like a 10-12 day trip planned for October. So we should, unless something goes wrong, and it might, but we should have that trailer to be rolling on an awesome camping trip coming up in October. We are so excited. Thank you everybody at Turtleback for helping us making this happen, man. Thank you for all of your expertise, all of your willingness to try to answer all of our questions and really get this trailer custom made for us, like the way we really are looking for what our needs are. All right, so keep watching. We're gonna have more video about this build, and when we're gonna really do a walk around on the trailer. We're gonna kind of show you the things that make this one unique from other Turtleback Expedition trailers that really fit our needs the best. And subscribe to our trail and see us use this thing out on the trail, show you how we overland as a family. She's smiling.